Hello, you are watching CNC English New on Top Story. Please let's begin with our headline. Laos Deputy Prime Minister praises Cambodia peace and progress. Cambodia and Timor-Leste discuss trade and economic cooperation. China is open for trade talks. Cooperation is of mutual benefit. Welcome back to our top story today. Laos Deputy Prime Minister praises Cambodia peace and progress. Laos Deputy Prime Minister His Excellency Sonexay Siphandone praised that Cambodia peace and progress and requested Samdech Techo Hun Sen, Cambodia Prime Minister, to support Laos investment in Cambodia. According to the Premier's Personal Secretary, His Excellency Ing Sopolet, the Deputy Prime Minister of Laos PDR informed Samdech Techo Hun Sen that her visit aims to learn from Cambodia to apply knowledge and experience on development in Laos after seeing Cambodia's rapid economic growth, high-rise buildings, and better people living standards. In response, Samdech Techo Hun Sen expressed his gratitude to His Excellency Sonexay Siphandone for the visit to Cambodia and urged Laos BRC banks in Cambodia to provide loans to SMEs. Samdech Techo also recommended that Cambodia-Laos should further promote energy diplomacy, greater trade volume, and cooperation on tourism and culture. Cambodia and Timor-Leste discuss trade and economic cooperation. His Excellency Prak Sokhonn, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of the Foreign Affairs and Cooperation, he talked that with His Excellency Dionisio da Costa Barbo Zores, Minister of the Foreign Affairs and Cooperation of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste, to discuss various fields of the cooperation aiming at strengthening friendship ties between the two countries. Both exchange views on the regional and international issues, common interests, and Timor-Leste candidacy for ASEAN membership. His Excellency Prak Sokhonn said that the trade between the two countries is really small, asking both parties to implement the side agreements since the Chambers of Commerce of both countries have signed on cooperation. Regarding tourism, the two countries are discussing the agreement on promoting tourism of the both countries that Cambodia and Timor-Leste will discuss and sign a number of agreements in the near future. Timor-Leste has been applied for the ASEAN membership since 2011, and until now, its application has not yet approved, and ASEAN will send the 3 teams to assess the real situation in the Timor-Leste in 2019 to evaluate and consider its candidacy. China is open for the trade talk. Cooperation is of the mutual benefit. With China firm stance on the trade friction with the United States start with the cooperation as mutually beneficial for the both countries. When speaking on the China-U.S. relations and the intensified trade frictions, that Wei said that the cooperation leads to mutual benefit while the confrontation leads to losses on the both sides. He said that the two sides should jointly arrange with their bilateral relation based on the coordination, cooperation, and sustainability, according to the consensus reached by the head of the state of the two countries. In terms of the trade wars linked by the United States, if they want to talk, the door is open. If they want to fight, we will fight to the end. As the Chinese people say, wanna talk, let's talk. Wanna fight, let's do it. And wanna bully us, dream on, that way. Official known as the Asia Security Summit, the Shangri-La Dialogue has been organized and convened annually by the British think tank International Institute for the Strategic Study and the Singaporean government. Since 2002, at the event this year, Defense Minister, policy maker, experts from over 40 countries gathered from the Friday to Sunday to discuss security issues in the Asia-Pacific. For the last one, General Department of Taxation begins to transport tax collection for the 2019. The General Department of Taxation, that we call GDT, has begun collection transportation tax for this year on 1st June and will continue until November 30 according to taxes paid at the taxation unit or at the branch of the commercial bank shall be deemed income for the locality in which they are paid, said the notice. Authority will be in to inspect and punish the vehicle's owners who have not paid the tax as of January 1st, 2020, it said, and the GDT has collected some $1.43 million in fine from the more than 6,000 vehicles with unpaid tax last year. So for the road tax is not imposed on the public service vehicles such as motorbikes, ambulance, military vehicles, police cars, agricultural vehicles, embassy cars, and those used by international organizations. GDT collected over $2.19 billion in tax revenue last year from the various streams, exceed its target by the over $274 million or up to 13.37% from the same period in the 2017. In an attempt to combat corruption and ensure transparency, GDT has allowed taxpayers to pay taxes via bank in Cambodia. Now that's all for our top story today. Thank you for your time and we would like to say goodbye.